So it's me, Alexis. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a full moon horoscope for the full moon that's happening on August 15th at 22 degrees Aquarius. So yeah, before I go ahead and tell you guys, I just want to let you guys know that this horoscope will apply if you are a Libra sun or rising, but mostly rising. So let's go ahead and get into this. This one will be particularly interesting because, I am a Libra rising. So yeah, this will be interesting for me. So, Libra, what the heck is going on? So, let me just kind of paint the picture for you. So, the Sun and Venus have been in Leo. They're going to be super together on this full moon, like literally on top of each other, like some action's going on there. And then they're going to be opposing the moon, and that moon is going to be the full moon in Aquarius. Now, what the heck does that all mean? For you specifically, the Sun and Venus are going to be super conjunct in the 11th house, and then the moon will be in your 5th house. So the 5th house is the house of like joy, it's the house of creativity, it's the house of kids, inner creativity, like, self-enjoyment. Casual relationships are in this kind of house, hobbies, creativity, inspiration, all that's going on right now in that 5th house. And then the 11th house is going to be the house of belonging. Your sense of belonging is going to be in this house. The question of whether you fit in or not is going to be in this house. Your friendships and your community are going to be in the 11th house. So, with the Sun and Venus being conjunct in your 11th house in Leo, you've been trying to make yourself shine in the spotlight when it comes to your communities, when it comes to your friend groups, when it comes to belonging. Like, you've been really wanting to stand out. You've been wanting to glow within your community. You've been wanting to be relevant, basically. Not like that's a bad thing. And lately, maybe you've been shaping your communities and your friendships in such a way where, they're a positive reflection of you. Like, if someone were to tie you to your best friends or like your friendship circle, like, ideally you would be proud because, if someone were directly tie your friendships to who you are as a person. So basically you're tying your friendships, your community, and yourself in the community to who you are as a person. Like, you've been doing a lot of work in terms of like, belonging. Now, Aquarius is going to be in your 5th house, or ruling your 5th house, and the moon is going to be in there. And then on top of that, Saturn, the transiting Saturn is going to be in your 4th house. I'm going to talk about Saturn because Saturn is going to be the lord of your 5th house, or the transiting Saturn is. So, yeah, that's something you got to consider. So, with all this going on, you're over here trying to make yourself relevant and popular within your community. You've been trying to be, in the spotlight. You're trying to adjust your friendship groups so that, they can be a positive reflection of you. However, with this full moon in Aquarius, it's kind of asking you like, hey, other people can bring you up, but so can you. It's especially applicable for you, Libras, because you're so used to, having other people, being there for you. But with this 5th house kind of thing going on with the full moon in Aquarius, this whole full moon is telling you like, hey, you don't need other people to be relevant. I mean, like, yes, other people can definitely make you relevant, but hey, you can make yourself relevant by yourself and only yourself, and that's totally okay and valid to do. And the reason why I want to do this is because the transiting Saturn right now is in your 4th house, and lately you've been trying to like, really get yourself grounded. Like, this could be you moving out, this could be you establishing a new living space, this could be you having trouble having that safe space. Like, with the 4th house and Saturn transiting through it, you've been working really hard to have a sense of grounding, a sense of comfort, a sense of having a safe space, a home basically. Or you've been focusing a lot on your family affairs, so like maybe something going on with your family. That's been in your house for a while now. And the reason why I bring this up is because, there comes a point, Libra, when, relevance may be meaningless to you. For you right now, in terms of like gaining popularity, in terms of you gaining the recognition that you deserve, like, that's a good thing. Like, you go out and go get it. But, when you got Saturn in the 4th, the thing that you're really trying to get is, having a sense of security and groundedness and some sense of rooting. And, having that recognition, having that sort of presence in your community can really help. However, you know, at the end of the day, like the main goal here is that, you know, you should be self-sufficient and secure and really rooted in yourself, by yourself. And the thing that you gotta listen to is that you don't need to rely solely on your friends and your community to ground you. You can do that yourself. And that starts with you enjoying yourself. So with the full moon in Aquarius, this full moon is asking you like, hey, you know, what are some things that you like to enjoy? Like what are some of your hobbies? And you know, with those hobbies, like, you know, what can you do with them? Like how can you enjoy yourself? How can you enjoy life exclusively from yourself? Like just think about that. I mean, in reality, you will enjoy life with other people in your life, but you know, with this full moon is asking you like, hey, you know, look at what you enjoy. Look what makes you happy. Like, you know, like do you like knitting? Do you like, you know, playing video games? Like stuff like that. And then, you know, just really just enjoying what life has to give you, because if you can enjoy what life gives you, that's going to give you so much help when it comes to grounding yourself. Because I think in order for you to enjoy life for what it is, you also need to ground yourself. And that is something that you've been focusing on with Saturn transiting through your 4th house. So yeah, pay attention to that. I mean, yes, like, you know, you do you in terms of, you know, getting recognition when it comes to your communities, but hey, you know, you can enjoy yourself too. You can also give your own relevance. You can also validate yourself. You can inspire yourself. Other people can inspire you, but you can inspire yourself too. Like it can go both ways. And the purpose of all of this really at the end of the day is for you to ground yourself and to really just, you know, have a sense of footing when it comes to the world. Like at the end of the day, your goal is to be comfortable, and you know, it would help to be comfortable if you're enjoying life. Because if you're enjoying life, that means there's definitely evidence that you are, you know, grounded in some way. If it's the right kind of enjoyment, ground that sense of enjoyment. Don't enjoy yourself on something that is questionable, because again, you're trying to ground yourself. So let me go ahead and give you guys a tarot reading. Let me go ahead and give you guys a little shuffle. Oh. Okay. So let me go ahead and get these cards out. Oh. Okay. That's okay. I guess we're getting 4 cards. Interesting. Interesting that's that card too. Okay, so. Okay, Libra. Here are your cards. Oof. Oop. And now oop. Oh my god. Okay, so ooh. Ooh. Man, maybe I was just being too nice to you guys astrologically. Oh boy. Oh, Libras. Oh, me. Okay. Let me look at this for a second. So, actually, you know what? I didn't even get to show you guys the cards. Let me show you guys the cards. So I got the King of Coins. That's the card that flew out. You know, makes sense. I got the 7 of Coins reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. And Death. So, okay. I don't know what the heck you've been doing lately, but okay, I don't know who the Queen of Wands reversed is. Usually when there's like a court card, I think of a person. I don't know who the hell this person is. Is it you? I don't know who it is. Like, whoever this person is really petty, and whenever it comes to like, you know, like personal affairs or social affairs, like this is not someone you want to hang out with. This is the person who's really petty, the person who will go out of their way to get their way. Like this is not a good not a good person, but this person's at least really petty and immature. Like, I think of like immature, like Aries energy with this Queen of Wands card. And then I got the Seven of Coins reversed. So usually when it's upright, usually this shows a person who's, harvesting, their abundance pretty well. Like, this is a person who is, starting to really, receive the fruits of their labor. However, when it's reversed, that is not the case. Whenever you have a Seven of Coins reversed, I feel like this may be you either going at something the wrong way to the point where, the fruits of your labor are not going to pop up. This is kind of a way of saying, like, maybe this is the wrong way for you to go about abundance. Like, this is not the way for you to go at it. If you want the fruits of your labor, this is not the way to go. Like, don't do this. It's like watering your plant with grape juice instead of water. Like, it's not going to help the plant. Unless juice actually helps plants. And then, lo and behold, we got death. So I don't really have the most, I don't have the most negative view of death, like with the card. I really think that death represents endings. I think of forest fires when it comes to death because, forest fires, they're destructive, it kills things, but, with all the fire that's going on, it provides a lot of nutrients for the soil, and then from there, you can have a really nice forest up and up again. So I think for death, it represents endings. So, with this reading, what you've been doing lately is you've been trying to, secure yourself. Literally maybe this means you're trying to get a really, like, strong way of getting your bank. Like, you've been really trying to, make yourself established. And I think this is you really trying to establish yourself in the community. That's what you've been trying to do. And maybe this is through relevance, maybe, like, you're just trying to, establish your presence in the community if you're going to tie the astrology and the tarot together. However, with the Seven of Coins, you haven't been going at it very well. Maybe you're not going at it the right way, or things are just not being as abundant as you want it to be. You really want to establish your presence, but something's not working. Now, I think what's not working is the Queen of Wands. Maybe you haven't been, the best person you could be lately, or maybe you're hanging out with people who don't want the best for you. I don't know who this Queen of Wands reverse person is, but if it's you, this means that you are not really, you're not getting the relevance and security in the community that you need because you've been a little bit petty, or you've been a little bit, rude. And because of that, you're not really getting the fruits of your labor. Like, you're not being nice. And of course, if you're not going to be nice to other people, you're not going to establish your presence. And, with the Seven of Coins here, like, it's stopping you. Or this could be another person in your life who doesn't want you to be popular. So, I don't know. It's either you watch for yourself and you check yourself, or you watch your friends. There could be someone in your life who is not wanting the best for you. And you got to be careful because they are getting in your way of wanting to be, established in a community. And because of that, we got death. Now, if the Queen of Wands is another person, you may have to leave this relationship or friendship. You may have to cut ties with them. Or if this is you, you've got to abandon this part of yourself. I don't know why, this Queen of Wands card is here. Maybe, there's this mindset of like, oh, if I become popular this way by being a little bit petty or doing something that's not, something that's morally questionable, then I'll be relevant. But it's not working out for you, and because it's not working out for you, you gotta find another way. You gotta let that go. You gotta let that stuff go because it's not really helpful right now. So, yeah, that's pretty much your reading for the full moon, Libra. Watch out for any petty people or yourself if you're the petty person, and find another way to get through things. Like, if you've been wanting to have attention and relevance lately, then this full moon will be really important, because if you want to enjoy yourself, if you want to be secure in yourself, it starts with yourself first. I mean, obviously other people can inspire you, but it's not wrong for me to say that it starts with you, especially you out of all people, Libra. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.